Hello and welcome to a Broken Binding unboxing, which should actually be The Will of the Many, with the really tiny piece of tape there. The last one, which arrived, well, as I'm recording this, it arrived yesterday, which I thought was The Will of the Many, was The Crimson Campaign by Brian McClellan, because it just snuck up on me. It caught me off guard. Boy, did I have egg on my face in that unboxing video. This one should actually be The Will of the Many by James Islington. And there it is. I can see through the bubble wrap. The Will of the Many on the little stamp. So James Islington, which was the author of the Lacanius trilogy, which I completely forgot the name of that trilogy. It was a rough video. The Will of the Many. He had previously written the Lacanius trilogy, which was featured in the Broken Binding subscription earlier this year. I have those unboxings on my channel. And he's back with a fourth novel, unrelated to the Lacanius trilogy. This is the start of, oh my god, I'm going to brag about this in a second. The start of the Hierarchy trilogy? Duology? I don't recall. I didn't do my homework in that regards. But The Will of the Many came out earlier this year and has received a lot of praise. So anyways, this is the Broken Binding edition, which features unique artwork. It features exclusive artwork from Catrina Barquist. It has, stenciled pillar on the spine there. I wonder if as the sequels come out, the pillar is going to break down a little bit. But this is just me doing a little brag. Oh, never mind. Maybe I'm not bragging. I was going to say, I've seen a lot of posts online about the dust jackets looking rough. And then it occurred to me as I was doing this that it's the inside of the dust jackets that were getting a little rough. Mine doesn't seem too bad. So this is The Will of the Many, Hierarchy Book 1. Doesn't look terrible. I mean, it does look a little dinged there, but the outside with Barquist's artwork, ooh, fantastic. The stamping on the book itself looks incredible too. Look at that. It almost looks like a TBB press, the Broken Binding press, although this is not the case. This is just in regards a trade edition. Oh, we have illustrated end papers as well. I'm getting like a Roman, oh, got like a little labyrinth as well. Kind of like a Roman Colosseum vibe going on there. I mean, obviously we have the Roman columns. Signed by James Islington. I got good old number 1264, which perfectly matches my number 805 of the other trilogy. I'm kidding, of course. I don't know if this one, if they had requests. I just placed my order the other day for the for Sunbringer, the sequel to Godkiller, and for that one, and the same thing for The Fall, which is the sequel for a Fire and Blood. For both of those, you got an email to send in a form saying what number to try to match. I don't recall there being a form for this one, so obviously I didn't get a match for number 805, but I'm fine with that. Because it's a different series. If it was the same series, it'd bug me a lot more. Anyways, as I was saying, this novel has gotten a ton of praise. I mean, the structure... Okay. We got a little ranking system here. The structure of the novel doesn't sound terribly original, I suppose. I mean, it kind of sounds like a young adult novel, like one of those, like your Hunger Games, your Red Rising. Not that Red Rising is young adult, but you see a lot of the same tropes. In this case, the Hierarchy, which this, I guess, is the Hierarchy. Yeah. So this is the Hierarchy. Receives will, or I guess life force, I don't really know what it is. They receive the Will of the Many. From the classes below them. So Octavius doesn't really go to anybody, but the will kind of, it funnels. And the Princeps, which is the highest tier, gets the will or power from 40,000 people. So anyways, the Hierarchy is not ruining. I guess it might be ruining. It's ruling the world, as one expects. Even looks like maybe using like, I guess rocks falling and shit. And this novel is an academy or a school novel. It deals with a young man going into this academy. He's orphaned, I believe, and he's going to this school where he's going to learn, whatever he's going to learn, and then he's going to give his will back to the hierarchy, as to be expected in society. But there's a twist in that this man is not who he says he is. He has his own ulterior motives, such as solving a murder, getting to the bottom of. You hear the crisp of the. That's not anything bad. That's the sprayed edges of the pages opening. He is getting to the bottom of some shenanigans in the school, and he plans on taking the hierarchy down from the inside. I don't know if he's from the inside. That's definitely a Red Rising thing if he's taken down from the inside. But anyways, that's not to say that this sounds similar to Red Rising, because it certainly doesn't. Although they both do have their Roman influences, that's for sure. Maybe this is Greek, although it's using Roman numerals, so I'm going to stick with Roman. But anyways, what I have read from reviews online is that this is one of the best academy infiltrations or academy, like school trope novels they've read in years, which is very intriguing to me. Did I show you the spine where it's crumbling there? Very cool. Anyways, it has me very intrigued. I still, of course, have to read the Licanius trilogy, which I think I'll give, higher priority on the list for, just because that trilogy is entirely out. This one, I mean, first book just came out, so, I can read it and love it, and then I'm going to have to wait for the sequels. You know how the struggle is. Whereas Licanius, I got so many books to read. I can read the Licanius trilogy and have that trilogy being completed. I'm very excited to add this to the collection. All 1,500 copies sold out really quickly. I know there's a big demand for, on the secondary market for these. So if you want a copy of The Will of the Many, you do have to go to the secondary market, unfortunately. If you want to live vicariously through me, that's fine as well. I will do a book review for this once I have finished reading it. If you do have a dust jacket that is completely wrecked, like I said, I don't think mine's completely wrecked. It's a little dinged, but it doesn't look as bad as some of the pictures I saw. I know they are doing replacement dust jackets, so I believe might be a form you can fill out, or you just might have to email the customer service to try to get a replacement jacket. But yeah, like I said, I don't think mine looks too bad. I think it looks really nice. It's a nice little package. Like I say, it's got a glued spine, and it's like paper board. It's not a cloth board, so it's not quite as fancy as a TBB. But it looks like the quality of a TBB. It might not have the quality, but it has the look of a TBB press book. And I like Barquist's artwork. That is nice. But anyways, I will do a book review for this once I have read it. So please consider liking and subscribing to come back and watch that book review. I do at least one book review a week. I've been doing 2 the last few weeks, play catch up. And I have plenty of unboxing videos to hold you over in the meantime, including a ton of Broken Binding ones. I do the subscription book every single month as I receive them in, and sometimes they completely catch me off guard, like the Crimson Campaign did. That was embarrassing. Oh well. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around next time.